head of HR for a company called XL Group, which is a specialty insurance and reinsurance company that has operations around the world.
I work in finance in New York. More specifically, I work with companies that are experiencing financial distress.
I joined the board while I was still the vice chairman of Deloitte.
I've been on the RF board for about a year, and I'm on the nominating committee and the executive committee.
Been on the board about 6 years, and I'm on the finance committee, and within the finance committee we have the subcommittee for investments.
During my years on the board, I've been a member of the nominating committee, the executive committee, and the audit committee. And then I think about a year ago I was elected chairman of the board.
There's a great connection between the RF board and human resources because the RF hires around 850 people a year, and we want to be sure that we are paying them properly, that they are treated properly, that they're working in an environment that is respectful and is supportive of them and what it is they're trying to do. So I think it is all about people, and that's a big part of what the RF does.
The board faces all the challenges that the RF has faced, and since I've been on the board, it's been a steady progress, I believe, towards more professional management, helping the various campuses truly understand what the RF does and how it supports SUNY.
The challenges have been several. One challenge is that New York State, SUNY, and the Research Foundation are large and complex. And not having ever been on the inside of any of those institutions, learning how they work, learning how they intersect and interact, and understanding what levers you can push to make change has required some time and some thinking and some investment.
I'm just so impressed. The research that is going on around the SUNY campuses is unbelievable, and the affiliations with the various sources of grants is so impressive. So I've really enjoyed getting to meet people. I love reading about the research that's going on. It says a lot about SUNY in general, and the RF has a tremendous mission and can really be supportive in this regard.
I found it to be very rewarding, and I think if you have an interest in science and an interest in research, which I did, and you have a commitment to SUNY and wanting to see the success of the various SUNY institutions and learn about how the system works, then the RF board is a great place to do it.
I give my time and my talent to the Research Foundation, in part because I'm a product of New York State. I grew up in Buffalo. I've lived all across the state, all the way to eastern Long Island, including a stop in Albany. I'm also a product of public education, including SUNY. So if you think about it, the Research Foundation and SUNY are perfect places for me to give back because I've benefited from New York State and from the SUNY relationship and the SUNY education during the course of my life. And I believe if you're going to join an organization as a volunteer, and all the board members are volunteers, you need to have passion for the mission of that organization. And the mission of the Research Foundation includes making SUNY the best place to perform academic research. You also need to have respect for the organization itself and its leadership and its people. And I have that respect also. So I think it's been a natural for me to become a member of the board of the SUNY Research Foundation because it has met many of my objectives about giving back where things have been given to me, and also have an experience that's learning and positive and changing.